So let's do these more questions on set theory. So let's start with A, question 10A. So we have 1, which is x complement union y intersection z there. Then we have there. Okay, our essence is always to bring in this complement inside, right? So we're going to bring in this complement inside here. It will be come here and it also come here. Alright, because we have two sets here. We have set x and we also have this set which is in the bracket here. So the complement will multiply to both sets. Are we together? Always know the complement will multiply the powers of both sets. Alright, the complement will multiply the powers of both sets. That's the way it goes. Alright guys, so this is a complement here and we have x complement there. So now if I can take this complement inside here, complement times complement, the complements will cancel. So I'm going to have x, right? Then the sign here will change from union, it will change to intersection. Then this complement times this set, the power of that set, I'm just going to have y intersection z, then the complement will come there. Alright guys, now here I cannot go further. I need to bring the complement again once more inside this set, right? So I'll bring in the complement too, because inside here we have two sets. We have y set and z set. So I'll bring in the complement here onto this power and also onto that power. All right. So this will remain the way it is, intersection. Then I'm going to have a y complement. Now whenever I bring in the complement inside the set, the sign, if there's an intersection, it will change to a union. If there's a union, it will change to intersection. So this will change to union z complement, like that. Alright guys, so now if you have these three, it's the same as, if I can take you back to maybe grade junior secondary, if you have 2, right, x plus y, this is the same as 2x plus 2y, isn't it? So I'll take this guy together with the intersection, I'll multiply it with everything that is in here, also with that one. Are we together? So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say x intersection times y, it's going to be x intersection y complement, right? Then this union will come here, of course. And then x intersection times z complement, it will be x intersection z complement. Alright guys, this is your answer. Alright guys, so if you want, you can just also leave it here. It's the answer is okay. I know this was something like this. The answer is also okay, where we add x intersection y complement intersection z complement. Yes, also this is simplified. If you want, you can leave it here, and also here this is okay, it's fine. You can leave it both there and there. All right, let's look at the question 2. So let's look at question 2. So here we have question 2, where we have y complement intersection x union y complement. All right guys, as I said earlier, since there are 3 of them, I'm going to multiply this guy with this and that, as I did in the previous example, right? So this is going to be y complement intersection x, all right? And then I'm going to bring this sign here, union, again, y complement intersection y. All right guys, now this will remain the way it is. This will remain y complement intersection x union. Now guys, if you intersect, this is y complement, right? If you intersect something with its complement, the answer is always an empty set. All right, if you intersect something with its complement, the answer is always an empty set, because there's nothing, isn't it? It's like intersection means something that is found both in, for example, a and b, something that is found in both sets. Now if you look at y and the complement of y, we're saying if we have y, the complement of y means the things that are not in y. So there we don't have any intersection. The intersection is an empty set. Now union here, the union that we have here, union means you are bringing them together, right? So if you add this set, it's the same as y complement intersection x, isn't it? Because you're bringing it together. All right, so let's look at question 3, guys. All right guys, so let's look at question 3. So let's look at question 3. So question 3, we have x intersection y union x intersection y complement. Alright guys, here, so what we're going to do is we're going to factorize what is common. So if you can look what is common here, if you can check, there is x intersection is common, so you're going to factorize it. So we're going to have x intersection, right? Then what is left? If you cancel out this, it's like you have taken out this, isn't it? What is left? You can see that there is y here and there is union y complement, isn't it? Now guys, there are simple rules that you have to really know, and I would like to briefly explain that. Just a brief explanation, right? So if you have something like A union A complement, this means universal. That's what it means. It's a universal, right? What do I mean universal? If we have a set, say A, right? The complement of A means everything that is not in A. A complement means something that is not in that set but is in the universal, isn't it? So if you bring in that set plus what is left in the universal, it will make up a universal there. All right, so y union y complement, this means x intersection universal, or u in other words. Now if you intersect any set with a universal, the answer is always that set. All right guys, let's look at question 4. Question 4. All right, so we have x union y, right? Intersection x union y complement. All right guys, even here what is common, you can check that what is common is x union is common, right? So I'll factorize it. Now if I factorize it, it means I've cancelled it, right? So what is left? It is y intersection y complement. Now guys, as I said earlier, whenever you intersect something with its complement, what is the answer? The answer is always an empty set. Now x plus an union means plus, right? So whenever I just bring an intersection union, it's always that set, because here notice here this is an empty set, isn't it? So whenever you just bring in the union, maybe a set union empty set, the answer is always that same set. All right guys, so let's look at question 5. So question 5, we have x complement union x minus z, that, then we have that. Now guys, you should always know that if you have a minus b, this is the same as a intersection b complement. Are we together? It's like this negative sign to turn into sort of a complement here, then you're going to remain with an intersection. That's what it means. So even when we have x minus z, this is the same as x intersection z complement. I believe you're able to see the pattern, right? All right guys, so this will be the same as x complement union. So what will happen here? It will be x intersection z complement. Now guys, the complement should be to the one with the minus, and the one with the minus is z, so the complement should be to z. It should go to z. All right, so let's continue here guys. Now since we have the three of these, you remember what I said, it comes, if you have 3 of them, like if you have 3 sets, this one and that one, 3 sets like that, it's the same as, always remember this junior secondary principle, it's the same as 2x plus 2y, isn't it? As I'm just showing here. So I'm going to multiply this set with all these guys who are inside here. So I'm going to multiply x complement, right, union x, isn't it? And then intersection here, again x complement union z complement. All right, now guys, remember what I said, whenever you bring in the union, this guy in the previous video, he said what's the answer? It's a universal, isn't it? Intersection x complement union z complement. Now guys, whenever you intersect anything with a universal, the answer is always that set. All right, this is the answer. All right guys, so feel free to try out these 2 questions based on our principles. All right, so for more videos on this, really, the website, you can visit our website as well, ZitFuse.com. It will be yet to be published. Right now there's some maintenance that is being worked on, but for more videos we'll be posting, but for more explanations as well, they'll be posted on the website and you'll be well informed. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.